She comes across as this sweet, innocent, oh, my car's broken down, and poor Sam comes over to help me out, and he soon regrets that.
Boy meets girl, girl beats boy over the head with a tire iron, then boy has to fight for his life to escape from her deadly clutches.
A literal balls out fist fight. It's pretty intense, it's pretty brutal.
Millie's just psycho and she doesn't care. She just has this vendetta and she's out to kill.
Classic romance. It's a really beautiful story to watch unfold between these two characters.
From the get-go of this project, what I really wanted to do was sort of create a really, really strong female antagonist, because I feel it's something that really hasn't been seen a lot in this genre. So basically, I sort of had to find a motive that's believable and sort of, you know, makes the character three-dimensional.
It's kind of got this feminist undertone.
It really adds a nice layer to a student film. You know, most student horror films are just like, girl walks down a corridor and she gets stabbed, whereas this is, you know, it's a bit more complex and you actually get a bit of a replay value out of the story. You can watch it several times over and you can think about a different point of discussion every time.
I stumbled across like these feministic blogs and websites, and it was basically them describing in detail their hate for men, and I just thought to myself, wow, it's pretty unreal. They think they're really doing something special, but they're actually, I don't know, they're kind of just doing more harm than good, I think. And I sort of tried to play on that aspect and build it into the film and sort of add like a layer of subtext, but without making it too convoluted.
Men have a penchant for teaching their daughters that for them, the earth is flat, and if they venture off that, they will fall. What those girls need is a dramatic example to shake them out of insanity. That's why I'm here.
So you're a sociopathic fucking bitch who needs to shut up!
Talia's really great to work with. It was great to have that time, that travel time up here, just to get comfortable with her so we can, you know, work well together, and, you know, it's a bit easier to do the fighting scenes and everything, and the crew's been really great. They're all really friendly and they all want exactly what me and Talia want, which is good work, and yeah, no, I'm really excited to see what it kind of turns out to be.
We drove down together for the table read, and it was a really good chance to get to know each other before we started shooting, and we kind of needed to build up that trust because in the fight scenes it's super intense, and I don't know if I'd feel comfortable or if he would with someone you didn't have the chance to bond with. So he's really great. He's such a good actor, and he's really good. I was kind of intimidated when we first met, but yeah, no, we get along great. He's really cool.
I put up the premise for the film and a couple of ads for some, you know, for Sam and Millie. And I had a handful of talented applicants that came back, and they had to sort of send me the video auditions because I really needed to know that they could carry the performances. Otherwise it was, you know, it'd fall apart without it. The ones that really stood out were Jaden Byrne and Talia Holt, and both really, really talented Brisbane-based actors. They sort of came in, they sent me the video auditions, came in for a table read not too long after that. We spoke about what I wanted, what they sort of wanted to do with it as well. I sort of gave them a bit of free rein. Because I feel at the end of the day, you know, I could bark directions at them all day long, but, you know, if they're not feeling it, then the characters aren't going to come to life. I like to sort of let them play with it and really create something special. Because at this point, it's just as much their character as it is my own.
Actually, I'll look at Sam when I say you're not special.
That would make sense.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Do that?
But both of them, they really just gave, they gave their blood, they gave their sweat, they gave, actually not too many tears. They were pretty good about giving their blood and their sweat. But
The blood makeup, that was also something I was really looking forward to. I didn't really know exactly what was going to happen, whether it was just going to be red paint or whatever. I didn't know how they were going to turn out, but it probably turned out to be a lot tastier than red paint, which is good because constantly getting in my mouth.
Smells
Bad or like chicken or
chicken and lettuce.
But no, it was really good. And I had a look at it just before, and it looked really great. And on camera, it turns out really well. So I was stoked. I realised why we had to travel 2.5 hours or 3.5 hours in Tully's case to get out to these locations, because these locations that is not in the really Brisbane area.
I went out to a place called Corica, which is about 20 minutes outside of town. And it's got these just like desolate roads. They're, you know, the barbed wire, the blue skies, the cows, the cow shit, just, you know, everything. It's just really, really authentic.
So hot, and I'm so sunburned, and I'm not used to, I don't know, it's a New South Wales kind of sun. It's like Brisbane, I can handle humidity, but out here it's just hot and searing hot on your skin. And
we all got a bit dehydrated and a bit sunburnt. As you can see now, we've quite a rosy complexion.
At the end of it, I think I looked like Miss Trunchbull from Matilda. I was, yeah, I was pretty red and pretty sore.
A funny thing that did happen was Zoe, Jaden and myself went for a location scout out there a week before, and we sort of got the feel of the movie because Jaden's starter motor broke down, and we were stranded out in the hot sun for 4 hours, I think, 4 or 5 hours.
It's not the starter motor. It's the solenoid.
Our car actually got bogged on the second day of shooting, which was, you know, it took a good 20-minute chunk out of the production, especially, you know, when we're trying to get the sunlight.
oh, yes. Woo!
That is our done.
Yeah.
The towing scene. I emailed Jaden straight after reading the script, because that was such like a big thing for me. Reading the towing scene, I was getting really freaked out because I didn't know how we were going to do it. But no, it was a really great idea, and I thought, you know, if we can do it safely, then it's going to be really great, and it's going to be a highlight of the movie.
What we're doing is threading the rope through the board, and we're just going to use this as a base so that Sam or Jaden here doesn't hurt his back.
Very good idea.
We hope so. We'll find out.
Alright, so if Jaden lifts up his head here, I've got these two tied to the board, and they're tied in a knot here. Then that goes back up underneath here, tied to the rope which goes around his neck. So these are tied in that. When we pull on everything, pulls the board, not his throat. So he lives. You like living, don't
Stoked.
you? Say Russell, we didn't need a stunt coordinator.
Big Russ, we didn't need something.
Nailed it. Alright.
Stop it!
My experience on the set of Millie was quite enjoyable. It was a lot of responsibility, but with that responsibility came a lot of creative freedom.
Yeah, everyone's worked so hard, and you guys taught me how to drive, and that was awesome. We've all put up with the hot days and the running and the late nights.
It was really good to get out of sort of my comfort zone and get out to a place where I've never been before.
I'm really, really pulling for this one. I think it's a strong story. It's got really solid characters, really great performances, like excellent performances. And, you know, I don't want to blow smoke up my own ass, but I think it's something a little bit special and something that I'd like to share with people.